I came across this post that was going viral on X, formerly known as Twitter. This Ghanaian man by the name Mr. Kofi, I think they call him Mr. Happiness or something like that. He made a post. He said, I can attend toilet cleaning conference today in the US, today without visa because of my Dutch passport. Can you fly today to the US to attend a PhD conference without a visa but with your PhD certificate from Legon or any of the universities in Ghana? When I saw that post, I was like, wow, this must be the dumbest comparisons ever. Why would anybody compare a visa-free passport that grants you free access to countries? Why would anyone compare it to a PhD certificate? And then I had to check out his profile, and it happened to be that he is an illiterate and I think he's a professional toilet cleaner. And I was like, okay, no wonder. So I wasn't, surprised anymore, because it can only take someone who didn't go to school to make such comparison. Do you think it's the right thing for this Kofi guy to compare his Dutch passport he just got and PhD certificate of Legon University of Ghana? Do you think it's a wise thing to do? Because I feel it's dumb. It's a dumb comparison. They are different things. They do different things. So, what's your take about this, my Ghanaians? I want to know how this makes you feel, and what do you think the government should do to avoid this kind of future embarrassment. He must have had some experiences while in Ghana, and of course he's now enjoying himself outside Ghana. So it's all about, it's a trauma response. It happens to me too. I vent here. A lot of things I experienced in Nigeria I do not want to ever experience again. So enjoying some peacefulness over a year plus now, it's so soothing, and that is why I shout all the time for Nigeria to do better, so that people can also enjoy these free things that nature has given. So what are your takes on this? Do you think Mr. Kofi is doing the right thing? Do you think it's a necessary comparison to make PhD certificate and visa-free passport? Let me know in the comment section. All right. And you cannot compare the achievement of someone who had passed through schools, education, and then achieved something as high as PhD certificate. You want to throw away all those sacrifices and achievements because you were opportuned to acquire a Dutch passport. Anybody can have a passport. Of course, anybody can become a citizen of any country. You people were here when I was asking the means how I can become a Ghanaian citizen, right? And then, of course, the fastest and most common the option I got was to get married to a Ghanaian. That would automatically grant me a Ghanaian citizenship. But this young man was busy disrespecting his country, comparing his Dutch passport, because his partner is an Obroni, so I believe either he got it through marriage or due process, or he paid for it, whichever way. But then it was disappointing to me to see him disrespecting PhD holders, Ghanaian PhD holders like that, because it takes a lot of knowledge and a lot of sacrifices. It takes a lot of focus and all that determination to go through the walls of schools and bag a PhD certificate. So please, Mr. Kofi, please do not try that nonsense next time. It's a very dumb comparison. I mean, your Dutch passport can only give you travel privileges. That's all. It's not gonna get you a free ticket. No airline is gonna issue you a free ticket just because you have a Dutch passport. You're still gonna buy a plane ticket. The same way the PhD holders are also gonna buy their plane tickets. Of course, definitely as Africans, they are gonna get visas. But that is just that. You only have visa. That's all you have. That's all you can brag about. You only have the free visa access to these countries. But the PhD holders can still get these visas and still enter the same countries. And you're not gonna enter where they enter, in the same country that you entered freely without visa. So why would you even make such comparison? You said you are a professional toilet cleaner, which is good, by the way. Everybody's handiwork is good as far as you're not doing illegal stuff or doing fraud and stuff to earn a living. We respect your hustle, sir, but it's very, very shameful that you would disrespect Ghanaian PhD holders like that. I do not know what your reason is, but please put some respect to academias, all right? The fact that you didn't go to school doesn't mean you should talk down on people who did. And I blame Africa. It's actually a wake-up call. Yes, it's a disappointing thing from this young man, but it's a wake-up call to African leaders, because it's as if the most educated people in the world are the most broke people. They've made this thing in a way that it seems people are wasting their time going to school. Go through all these struggles and all that in Africa, and then internationally it's as if your certificates don't even matter. Maybe you will have to start going through the process of learning all over again to acquire a different certificate before you will be recognized as somebody worth given a particular role where you have to earn much as an educated person. Isn't it hurtful that as Africans we finish going to school, you struggle and all that, and you just earn peanuts, and someone somewhere who didn't go to school would just employ you with all your certificates and underpay you, of course. So it's a wake-up call for African leaders to please sit up. You people have to put some more values to the education system. Yes, we have the education, is good, especially Ghana, STEM system and all that, yes, but at the end of the day, do people really earn as much as they should with all these certificates? Or are they still managing? Make it not be like, say, we know they do anything, so we just manage. It shouldn't be like that. I mean, people who are educated are supposed to really earn way, way higher, that it will make everybody look forward to academics and not being discouraged. Someone who goes through the walls of the universities, come out with first class upper, and will be struggling to get a job, or will be struggling to cater for his or her family. And then someone who didn't go to school would just maybe enter a studio and shout and start earning billions. It's discouraging to the younger generation. It's as if going to school is going to be a waste of time. And if the likes of Mr. Kofi keeps doing this, then it's just going to be discouraging people from pursuing their careers. It's as if it's a waste of time. So African leaders should do better in adding more values to the system. They should fix the system so that there will be respect from both their children and then foreigners. Because I mean, if the indigenes or the citizens of your country are talking down at you, then that means something is definitely wrong. You should fix it so that internationally there has to be some respect ordained to you. And then Mr. Kofi also forgot that citizenship can be revoked, citizenship can be cancelled. So, has he ever sat down to think about, okay, what would happen to me if, God forbid, my citizenship gets revoked tomorrow? Anything can happen. I'm not wishing him that, but what if? So, it doesn't really make sense. If you acquire a Dutch passport, yes, it's a good thing. Congratulations. Then you don't really have to start using it to brag and disrespect your country like that. I love Ghana, we do, and I can't imagine a Ghanaian being the one to do that. It's not, in as much as he displayed his dumbness by comparing a visa-free passport to a PhD certificate coming from an illiterate, but then it's also disrespectful to the motherland. So we can do better, if you would have just said, oh, Ghana government should at least work towards giving our passport some strength so we can, be able to access countries without having to go through stress of visas and stuff like that. Instead of talking down on PhD holders and their certificates and then bragging with your visa-free passport. Please, we can do better, I beg you. Coming from me, being someone who hailed from a country where I think is one of the most disrespected passports right now, I feel pained that you had to talk down on Ghana, because if you know how many foreigners who are acquiring Ghana passports, you wouldn't even be disrespecting it like that. Because I mean, if it's so bad, why are people trying to get it? Why are some Nigerians using Ghanaian passports? Why are people from different countries working towards naturalizing as Ghanaians and all that? So you should really, pay attention and think it through before really disgracing yourself like that, thinking you are disgracing PhD holders. So please, African leaders, you people should wake up. Or Ghanaian government, I beg, try to make our PhD holders, make them get plenty respect and make Ghana passports get plenty value, so that people like Kofi nobody insult us. Me, I dey come marry 5 Ghanaian men soon, so that me I go also become a Ghanaian citizen. I don't mind using visas as far as I become a citizen of Ghana. Oh my goodness. If this is your first time of seeing this beautiful face, my name is Ella Chilaka, and I am the Queen of the Ashanti Kingdom. Ghana, please, you're welcome. Kindly subscribe to my channel and give me some thumbs up on this video. Share my videos so that YouTube can, suggest it to go more viral. Okay, I mean, that's the least way you can at least support my channel. I really appreciate that. Alright, sweethearts, thank you for watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you.